What's good, YouTube? And welcome to the house. Ever since we saw that first FA Link monster and the support from Extra Pack 18, we were waiting for what VENDREADs would get. And it looks like we're getting a different kind of blue here. A Link monster appears for the VENDREADs. And this is, I believe, Chimera over here. So don't get too excited for another ritual. We already got that one. So let's go ahead and get into this one. From Extra Pack 18, JP001, we have VENDREAD Savior. This is a dark zombie Link effect monster, attack 1600, bottom left, bottom right, arrows, and the materials are just perfect. Any two zombie monsters. This is exactly what I wanted from the first Link Brains pack, in a sense where you have this generically able to be created body that has specific effects for the archetype that is in its name, but then also a generic effect and generic ability to be summoned. I really like how this was crafted, basically. Now, there's split opinions on this. I see a lot of outrage over this card. I'm personally a fan of it. I get that it's no spiral double helix, alright? Let's get that out of the way. The first effect is this card is treated as VENDREAD Slayer while it's on the field. The second effect is you can target one VENDREAD card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. So it does give you the ability to resource something back for the commitment that you put on board. But at the same time, using the two materials, yeah, you could recur something with Mizuki, but is it enough? I don't think so. The third effect, when this card battles an opponent's monster during damage calculation, you can send one zombie monster from your deck to the graveyard. That opponent's monster loses attack equal to the level of the sent monster times 200 until the end of the turn. So it's not a good effect for going first either. It doesn't really help you turbo out. The main effect here is you get a resource back from your graveyard to your hand when you summon this. I really wish it kind of just special summoned a VENDREAD card from your graveyard instead of adding it to your hand, because putting it on field is exactly where you want it for your VENDREAD ritual summons. And overall, it does lack for what I was hoping for to fix the entire archetype. But at the same time, it's genericness for any zombies. The second, or the third effect, I should say, that is also for any ability of a zombie deck. I like both of those, but still, are you going to be using two zombies on board to create this? Or are you typically going to be summoning something like Omega? I can't see much for this, but maybe there's something that I'm being blind to in terms of you could summon this and continue to pop off with zombies with really good hands. And so having that one slot in the extra deck as an enabler for downward arrows just might be okay. Let me know what you guys think of this in the comment section down below. It looks like they get all these cards in the extra pack, so confirmation for them of getting the older cards that we had imported into the OCG, but not Beatrice, so to speak, not Double Helix. I don't think this is really going to bring VENDREADs to any kind of forefront. But at the same time, this is actually what I expected the kind of crafting to be from Link Brains Pack 1. So, oddly enough, I'm a fan of how they created this card, but they needed to do more with the previous VENDREADs in creation to release this card to make it really sell for even the OCG. Yeah, I know that they have a extra Link with, just two cards. But that's not saying much compared to the rest of the meta and the format. Otherwise, VENDREADs would currently be doing a lot more. What do you guys think, though? Is this what you kind of expected to happen? Just the continuation of VENDREADs not doing everything? Or is there something busted about this that I'm missing? Let me know in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed the discussion.